Hi guys, it's Anne here again, and here's another episode of Very Unusual. So in this video, I'll be talking about the 4 skin types. I know somehow you're familiar already with your skin type, but I'll give some product recommendations too. And of course, for those who are still wondering what their skin type is, I'm sure this video would be very useful for you. So let's get started. First up would be, of course, the normal skin type, and it's the easiest skin type to maintain because there are a lot of products suitable for you guys. Plus, it's a well-balanced skin, not too oily nor too dry. Moving forward, the second skin type would be the dry skin. This type of skin doesn't have the ability to lock in moisture. That's why your skin, if you have dry skin, would tend to look really dull and flaky. Plus, unfortunately, if you have dry skin, the more signs of aging would be visible. Say for example, wrinkles and fine lines. But of course, there are some products that would compensate you for that, and that's what I'll be talking about in a short while. Now, the third skin type would be the oily skin type, and for this kind of skin type, pores are kind of enlarged. That's what I have here on this part, T-zone, because I have an oily T-zone, and because it has a tendency to produce excess sebum. An oily skin would also mean an acne prone skin. That's right. And the fourth skin type would be, of course, the oily to combination skin. We call it oily to combination. It's because the T-zone would be the oily part and the rest of the skin is dry. I've been telling you that I have an oily to combination skin, but I thought it has been changed because of a lot of factors. Aging, maybe the food I eat, exercise, and that could happen to you too. Plus, I've been maintaining a skincare routine for years now, so I thought these products have actually helped my skin, especially my dry parts, to improve. So I can tell that my dry parts or the rest of my skin is now a normal skin type rather than a dry skin. So here are some of my product recommendations. To me, cleansers and moisturizers are the staples of skincare routine. So that's why I'll just be recommending some cleansers and moisturizers that would be suitable for dry skin, oily skin. And you know, an oily to combination skin is kind of hard to maintain. I know some people sometimes they use different products for their T-zone and different products for the rest of the part of their skin. Let me just focus first on dry skin and oily skin. And maybe you could also mix and match these cleansers if you have an oily to combination skin. For those who have normal skin, it's easy. All right, so let's start for those who have dry skin. You could do some oil cleansing, and the oil cleanser that I've been using is the DHC oil cleanser, and it's very moisturizing. So after this cleanser, you can follow it up with this Sika mild foam cleanser. It's not just good for those who have sensitive skin, but it's also good for those who have dry skin because the texture is very moisturizing. Look at that. It's like adding a moisturizer on your face while cleansing it. Now for your moisturizer, of course, I would recommend this one, the CeraVe moisturizing cream, because the texture is really rich, so that's really suitable for those who have dry skin. For those who have oily skin, of course, I've been using this product too. So what I like about this product is that it dissolves easily in water, so you don't have to worry about clogging your pores. At the same time, it balances my skin. So ideally, you won't produce excess sebum when your skin is balanced, hydrated, something like that. Of course, talking about hydration, oh, by the way, before that, I follow it up with this Cetaphil mild cleanser. It's because I have such a sensitive skin, so I need this one too. And yeah, these two work wonder when it comes to cleansing. Talking about hydration, because of course, when you have dehydrated skin, oily skin, you produce excess sebum. So it's most likely that you have to balance that, and you need hydrating lotion. So this is what I've been using. It's actually recommended for those who have dry to very dry skin. But yeah, I'm using it and it works for me, guys. Anyway, those are my product recommendations and more about skin types. And if once again you find this video useful, please don't forget to give it some love. And I'll see you again next week. Bye! Happy weekend! Thank you!